Well, defying the interim leadership in Kiev, an entire Air Force regiment is the latest to declare its allegiance to the Crimean people. The 800 personnel and almost 50 jets are now under the control of local authorities, following in the footsteps of the Ukrainian Navy commander and most of the soldiers stationed on the peninsula. This brings the total number of troops who've reportedly switched sides to nearly 6,000 in the last 2 days. And along with the civilians are preparing to take up arms to protect their national identity, as RT's Finoshina reports.
Crimea is on the defensive. Many in this autonomous republic in southern Ukraine, populated mostly by ethnic Russians, fear what happened in Kiev could bury their quiet way of life. But if you want peace, prepare for war.
This is the Crimea. There are 2 roads connecting the peninsula to the mainland, here and here. This is one of them. 2 roads that locals say could become 2 gateways for undesirable forces from the north. And this is why they're here.
They fear that Ukrainian fascists pose a major threat. The country's ultra-nationalist right sector group helped topple President Yanukovych. Now many Crimeans are worried that such radicals want to come and open Pandora's box.
We want peace in our country. We don't want what was happening in Kiev. We don't want people to be hit with Molotov cocktail or shot or killed.
This is a tranquil area. The nearest city is kilometers away. But now the usually sleepy countryside is readying itself as a front line, while locals are preparing to become fighters.
I don't want war, but if it happens, no one will ask us, I guess.
If they want to coexist peacefully, we are ready. But apparently they don't. They started this, not us.
Civilian volunteers stand shoulder to shoulder with professional officers, including members of the Berkut Special Police Unit, which was disbanded by Kiev. Their mission is to lead an anti-terror operation. Reports that weapons dumps had been seized in western Ukraine underline the reasons why their patrols are necessary.
We stopped a truck carrying explosives for the mining industry. At least this is what the papers were saying. But we can't be sure what it would be used for and where it would go if we didn't send it back.
Cossacks in trademark tall fur hats have been involved in almost every single military conflict in this part of the world for the last 6 centuries. And now they're here again. The core of Crimea's self-defense forces believe the Ukrainian military stationed on the peninsula will soon join them.
We're against the aggression that they want to impose here against Nazism. And the Ukrainian military listen to us. Many of them have consciously sworn an oath to Crimea.
On Sunday, the chief of Ukraine's naval forces, appointed just a day earlier by the interim government in Kiev, pledged his allegiance to the Crimean people. While in central Ukraine, members of one special forces apparently refused to carry out orders from Kiev to attack Crimean self-defense units.
They refused because we are one country and one nation. Who do these new rulers think they are?
And for locals, it looks increasingly like the home front as they get involved trying to help in any way they can. For now, they're preparing for a war that they do not want, while hoping for a peace that they do. Finoshina from Crimea, Ukraine.